said plenty up here, but how about the man himself? We're talking to Mark Webber right now.
Well, Mark, I know you've just been to a briefing. What's the plan today, or what are you talking about today with conditions being like this?
Well, the first thing obviously is the first session. We've got practice session 3. We had 2 yesterday and obviously 1 today only before qualifying. So the main thing for us is to understand the different types of tyres we can use in these greasy conditions. It can dry out pretty quickly obviously with this wind and with the cars on the circuit, but also can be monsoon pretty quickly as well if it dumps a huge amount of water pretty quickly. So we're trying to cover as many bases as we can before quali so we don't get exposed in that session because that's the main thing.
I guess better to hear it from you, but the boys spoke about it today at the top of our show about wind and Formula One cars and aerodynamics and how much can affect a car. Can you explain that to us?
Yeah, well, the cars generally like still conditions and so do the drivers, but at the end of the day, you know what it's like as well on the bikes. I mean, it does make the car unstable, and we're very, very sensitive to when you're driving something absolutely totally on the limit, gusts of wind of up to sort of 50k an hour do affect the aerodynamics of the car because the diffuser works in a different way and also the front wing. So we are pretty sensitive to those type of gusts of winds in the car, and it's changing obviously depending what angle you hit the corners at with the wind. So that's important for us to get a feel for it as well, and easy to sort of run out of talent and road.
We spoke to a few of the guys, and obviously qualifying is going to be difficult. They're saying it's taking 4 or 5 laps in the dry to get good temperature into the tyres. How are you going to attack that come qualifying if it's dry, like with camber adjustments or toe on the car to really be aggressive on the tyres?
Yeah, the thing is you can't go too far for quali because you've got a race car on Sunday as well in terms of Parc Fermé, so we would like to try and stimulate the tyres more and get them working for sure, but then they've also got to do another sort of 20 odd laps in each stint before between the pit stops. So the dry tyres will be a handful in mixed conditions. If it's dry, let's say the track's sort of 7 or 8 seconds away from a dry time, sort of 36s, 37s, and you're just about to try and put dry tyres on, that will be tough. The inters we're not sure really, and the wets we know are pretty good in warming up, but the inters could be tricky as well. So I think everyone's in the same boat, and we know we've all been here before. We've just got to go out and do it.
We'll be watching you closely. Let's hope this afternoon's good.
Yeah, thanks mate. Cheers.
We have our fingers crossed for Mark Webber and the Williams team.